Americans, 78% of Americans are Germans. Germans. That's what they did. Talking about the Holocaust, they had Hitler people come down in New York, and where they play basketball to this day. Thousands of them out there wearing the swastika and everything.
The Ratsies are going to celebrate George Washington's birthday at Madison Square Garden.
The United States, which had a large proportion of the population claiming descent from German immigrants, was no less susceptible to the attractions of Hitler and Nazism during the tumultuous period of the Great Depression and isolationist 1930s.
Because they're all Germans.
Yes, sir.
The dude that owned the stadium is a German, German Jew. You think that's accidental? They talking about New York basketball and that team, or Knicks.
Knicks, yeah.
That's a place for everybody to see. The Garden, like the Garden of Eden.
Yeah, right.
The Garden of Eden, but they had those same German people down there talking about Germany during the time of Hitler. And they learned how to kill our people and the false Jews from what the American was doing. They act like Germany wasn't talking about America. Hitler had no idea how to destroy people until he came to America. The white girl that started that Planned Parenthood, Margaret Sanger, I had a video of him standing with her. They learned from them. They act like they brought these Holocaust people to America to learn. No, they learned it from you. They learned it from the Americans. We had a way in America, they had a way to kill us and disguise it and hide it. So when Hitler was stunned, they talking about him.
How vile and evil he was.
And he learned it from American presidents. Learned their violence and had their wheat criminals.
Yes, sir.
Wheat thieves. They stole the whole land, whole God, whole nation. Son of Elohim. Elohim, the son of Elohim. The Torah, the prophets. Everything about us they stole and emulated and calling us thieves.
Yes, sir.
And we followed for that okie doke with their pagan God, Jesus, Jesus, Esau. And we worship him. And them people been killing each other from the beginning. And it don't make logical sense that you're following the people that's killing their own people and you act like we killing each other.
Right.
And in no comparison. That's why I say they're so wicked and powerful that they're calling this soon to be World War III. Unless you fighting each other.
Right.
We're not even included. But since they got so much control over the mediums, which is Elohim told them not to go to the mediums.
Yes, sir.
Because they're liars and devils and witchcraft. All that TV is witchcraft.
Yes, sir.
And they're able to beguile the whole world with it. And that's what they're doing with it. Beguiling the whole world like their father did in the very beginning to the woman. He's still beguiling her and our people to this day with lies and deception. But you over here killing each other. Trying to take over us all for lies. They're doing it to be us. Doing all this killing, all this lying, all this stealing to be us.
And have Isaiah.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
Now we're going to Ezekiel.
But that was Isaiah was just to prove Isaiah 21, one of the
Bad
first.
witness to.
Bad witness to Job 26:13, which is bad witness to Genesis 26 when he make Adam.
Yes, sir.
When the fall of so-called man and woman talking to the serpent. We see the serpent right here before that even happened.
That he was created in the spiritual realm. Yes, sir.
That boy was there. He was right there. And I will tell you how Pharaoh was called the dragon.
The dragon, yeah.
And we're going to read this in Ezekiel. Now we're talking Ezekiel.
All righty. This is chapter 29, verse 3. Speak and say, thus saith the Creator Elohim, behold, I am against thee, Pharaoh king of Mizraim, the great dragon that lieth in the midst of his rivers, which hath said, my river is mine own, and I have made it for myself. That's what Pharaoh said to Elohim. The Euphrates. Now
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. They had that's what I was talking about. They had them
dragons all over
river. Yeah.
Because Pharaoh was the dragon. And all he did was claim this is the home. That's why I said the guy Israel.
Yes, sir.
He claimed that's his land. It belonged to them. Liar, dragon. Yes, you never existed. You had no right to that land. And even Gentiles know that.
Today I want to talk about Genesis chapter 10, verses 2 through 5, where the Bible reads, "The sons of Japheth, Gomer and Magog and Madai and Javan and Tubal and Meshach and Tiras, and the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz and Riphath and Togarmah, and the sons of Javan, Elisha, Tarshish, Kittim, and Dodanim. By these were the isles of the Gentiles divided in their lands, everyone after his tongue, after their families, in their nations." Now, the reason that I read those scriptures to you is that they clearly state that Ashkenaz is one of the Gentile nations. Now, 80 to 85% of today's so-called Jewry, those who claim to be Jews in the world today, 80 to 85% of them are what is known as Ashkenazi Jews. And an Ashkenazi Jew is so named because he primarily descends from this guy in the Bible named Ashkenaz, which is clearly listed as one of the Gentile nations. Now, the reason for this is that there was a nation of people who were Europeans, white people, known as the Khazars. And in the 8th century after Christ, the whole nation of the Khazars turned unto Judaism. They converted to the religion of Judaism. Of course, it was a false, Christ-rejecting religion. And for a few hundred years, the empire of the Khazars was a power in Eastern Europe, and they followed the religion of Judaism. But eventually they were defeated by the Russians, and they were scattered into Eastern Europe. And so a lot of the Eastern European Jews today are the descendants of the Khazars.
And so a lot of the Eastern European Jews today are the descendants of the Khazars.
And in fact, DNA testing has even confirmed that the Ashkenazi Jews have about 80% of their genetics and 80% of their ancestry from Europeans.
Christian Zionists in America have no idea that the people living in Israel are not native, the area of Palestine, Israel, whatever you want to call it. They were not born there. They immigrated from Europe.
Ashkenazi Jews.
They were Ashkenazi Jews who came in from Europe and with the rifle took the land. God didn't give it to them. They took it at the point of a rifle, shooting Arabs, and they killed Muslims and Christians. They slaughtered them, massacres, women, children, horrible massacres. That is the history of Israel, 1948. And I dare any Christian Zionist to prove me wrong, because I can show you the historical records of the massacres that took place in 48.
Them Germans have no right to that land, no connection to it.
None.
And he claimed it though, just like Pharaoh here. You see, he's dragon, serpent,
yes, sir,
devil. That's what he is. And all that following.
Ain't nothing new under the sun.
Nothing.
So they claim that land as Pharaoh claimed that
river. Yes. Dragons.
Dragon. Serpent.
The
same. What that's called. Those serpents.
Them serpents tough, man. Them serpents is tough. It's going to be revealed. He called them out 100%. He did exactly what Pharaoh did.
Yes, sir.
Right now.
Yes, sir.
In the Holy Land. This dude said, I don't respect that dog in the manger. And everybody knows, throughout the earth, only one of the manger is the Messiah.
Yes, sir.
So they put the Christ in it. They call it God.
Right.
But the original one, he talking about the land. We don't care about they was there first. That dog in the manger, I don't respect it. And as I tell you, the false Jew that they love the story, and I'm going to put him on there too. He said, no, we're not the people. Because he was a white reporter talking to him, talking about, you hear this anti-Semitic testimony that we are Khazars, and not the real people. That's a fact. That's what the guy responded.
Yes, sir.
That's a fact. The DNA don't matter. We are them right now. Proving that it's a fact that we not.
Right.
That don't matter right now. That's why they don't take DNA tests.
Yes, sir.
Made it a law.
That's the law, yeah.
Because they know they're not. He testified to it. Said, we know we're not. DNA don't matter. DNA don't matter. But you're traveling all over the world, and I got a video where these false Jews taking a DNA test of black people, saying they're the original. He taking the test, but you tell me it don't matter.
Right.
So why are you traveling around the world
testing them?
And then he said, when I test him, he said, yeah, we found a child of the Israelites. What you want to be, Israel or Jew?
You know what you are? You're an ancient Israelite.
Ancient Israel, that's who we are. That's who we are. If you give me time, if you give me time, how that he said?
I know. We don't have
so many years.
I know. Look at this. This is pages and pages of notes. And I promise we'll give more teaching. But here is my challenge to you.
All right.
I'm hearing some of your traditions. It's like the days of the Bible.
Yes.
Do you want to remain ancient Israelites or you want to be Jews? Do you want to remain ancient Israelites or you want to be Jews? Do you want to